Hey guys, this is Becky and I am back with another process video. Today I am going to be using this paper here. It is from Crate Paper Confetti. This one I do use a little piece of as well. This one not so much, and this is a watercolor paper from Lawn Fawn. This is so pretty. They came out with several different colors and I did get my hands on the pink and also kind of the aqua color one. It is so pretty. Sadly, I cover almost the whole thing up. I did gut it though. Right here I am showing you the sketch that I'm going to be using. It is from Creative Scrappers because I've been using those a lot lately, and it is number 206. Right here I am tearing that wood grain paper. Now I'm kind of tearing it away from the wood grain because I didn't want so much of that white core showing. When I first initially started ripping it, I was ripping it toward myself and I was getting a lot of the white core, and I decided I did not want that look. I just wanted it to be ripped without seeing the white core. So I'm going to cut a strip off of this paper. This is also from Confetti. Now I do not end up using this pretty flower side, which is my favorite side of this paper, I think. Or maybe not, because the other side's kind of a pink wood grain. But I do end up using a strip of it, just not of this side. I flip it over. This is a part of the branding strip, and this gave me the idea to use scallops because the branding strip had its scalloped. See how it's scalloped print on there? So that's kind of was the driving force to do some scallopy layers. Pull out my scallop punch and go ahead and punch that floral paper. And I think this is one of the main reasons I flipped it over. I didn't care for the scallop with the floral. So I will flip that over. This photo is just a photo that of some flowers my son brought me on Mother's Day. He had brought me some flowers. He brought me some movie candy because Jim and I do like to go to the movies. We haven't been going a whole lot lately though. That's kind of weird. But PJ brought me some movie candy. My favorite kind is hot tamales. And I like to put like a couple pieces of popcorn in my mouth mixed with a hot tamale, and it turns cinnamony. Where I'm from in Kansas, I'm not really from Georgia, but where I'm from, we used to go to this popcorn shop a lot. It's called Topsy's Popcorn, and it's in Kansas City, and they have cinnamon popcorn, and it is so good. I did order some online to be shipped here once, and it came back when it got here, it was a little bit stale, so I do miss that popcorn. Anyway, let's get back to the layout. I had cut out those scallops. Here I'm showing you a paper pad I had gotten at Michael's. I don't remember the brand. It's the one that the logo is in a circle. Craftsmart. I don't know what it's called. But this is Fiorella, the paper pad. And I am going to use this paper with these little pink sketchy florals on it. And the reason is there was too much of that watercolor showing with the wood grain. I don't know, it just didn't look right. There needed to be some kind of separation to my eye. It just wasn't looking totally fabulous. So I did cut this down a little bit, and I like this much better with that wood grain on top of it right there. I am trying to get the center of this this one particular line in the center of the paper. I have no idea why. It just felt right, I guess. I put a little too much adhesive on it right there, so I was just rubbing it off. I am going to use a doily underneath my photo. So here I'm going to go ahead and pull out these scallops. I'm going to kind of layer them on top of each other. I don't end up stitching on here at all. And I did pull out that turquoise and pink floral paper and just cut a little strip off just to get a little pop of some other color. And that's the only place really that other color is in, except for, you know, basically this ends up being neutrals, the aqua teal color and pink pretty much is all that is on here, and gold, of course, gold. Let's not be silly. So this is going to go right there. It's going to come out the side of that photo. It is not going to be layered underneath it. Can you tell this is the first time I talked this morning? I still have the waking up voice. On this layout, I don't do any journaling on the front, but on the back, it's pretty much, there's a lot of journaling on the back of it. I don't always journal on the back, but sometimes I do, especially if I particularly like the layout and I feel like journaling is going to ruin it. I put it on the back, which is fine. Everybody who knows I scrapbook and might ever want to look at my scrapbooks, they know I journal on the back, and they may or may not want to read their journaling. Sometimes I might say something not nice about them, so they might have a little surprise. I'm kidding. Okay, so I pull out these Heidi Swap chipboard pieces. I am going to use this love one. Right here I'm pulling the picture off because I wanted that right side of that heart to nestle in right there on that side of that vase, and I didn't have it positioned right on that doily to fit, so I took it off, put it on the picture, and then put that whole base down so it would fit. Right here I'm going to try and make another cluster up at the top, and I thought I'd use some of the scallops. It didn't work out very well. I do take a piece of that paper and end up cutting it into a banner. The scallop idea, let it go, Becky, it's not going to work. I have had my speakers on this entire time, so I hope this whole 6 minutes of voiceover so far didn't have a big fat echo. Apologize for that if it does. I'll try and listen back. Okay, here's another piece of that chipboard, and this is aqua flowers. And I really wanted to use these feathers. I had stamped these feathers out for a previous project, and I love them. They're not going to make it. Here I pull out some of these hearts. They're kind of a neutral color. They're kind of tanny brown. And I do put 2 in the top cluster, 1 down by where my title is going to go, and then 1 over by that large heart. I don't know why I'm messing with that heart yet. It's going to really depend on where my title lands, or how much space my title takes to where that heart ends up going. But I am trying to use this other piece of chipboard that was part of the Heidi Swap. It doesn't end up making it. I don't know. I thought it was just too much. You see how confined that photo is with it blocked in by both those big chipboard pieces? It was not good. Right here I'm just spelling out Mother's Day. I might show you what kind of thickers these are. I'm not sure if I do or not. Sorry. They are gold glittery ones, and I think they came out with a recent collection. So I'm just going to put down Mother's Day. I am going to go off camera to glue that down and try to get them a little more straight. Here's where I'm playing with a couple more of those hearts. Oh, look, I do use 2 hearts down at the bottom. Not like that. One goes at the edge of the S, but I didn't realize that. Yeah, I used 2 down at the bottom. I do really like these hearts that came on that Heidi Swap chipboard piece. Here's where I decide to make it a banner, I think. Just tapping my fingers, seeing what else they might want. What else I might want on there, and I'm not sure. So I think I'm gonna start gluing some things down while I think a little more about what else I might want to do. See, it doesn't have a banner shape yet. I'm gonna pull it up before that glue dries and cut a little banner in it right here. Then I'm going to put it back down right where it was. More glue. I'm going to stick this chipboard piece on it, and then I am going to use 2 of those hearts up there. Can you hear that? My mouth runs a little slower in the morning, huh? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my title down right here. I am adding extra adhesive to it. These are foam letters, and probably they would stay fine. I'm not sure. But I am going to add some extra adhesive, I believe. Yep, right there. It just says Mother's Day. Underneath the A in day, I am going to just write with a pen 2017. I'm going to tuck 1 heart right there by the edge of that S, and the other one's kind of going to be diagonal down from the D. Kind of where it's at, right there. It's super cute. I love just how neutral this is. I don't know, I just really like it. This is why I didn't do the journaling on the front. These right here that I'm pulling out are some wood veneer butterflies from close to my heart. They're called trinket wooden somethings, shapes, I think. And I'm going to put one of those in each of the clusters. So cute. Those are so cute. These right here are those Vicki Boutin word stickers. Up at the top, I am going to put love it and beautiful. I'm going to put right on that banner. Maybe. Down there in the bottom left cluster underneath the photo. Okay, we'll do this one first. It says today is awesome. And I am also going to put a butterfly sticker above the today is awesome. That is by Vicki Boutin, you know, from that same pack. And this one I'm putting underneath that photo says, remember all of this. And I will remember it because I have a lot of stuff written on the back. Sorry about this, guys. This is ridiculous. What is wrong with me? Why did I cut that out? Apparently, I couldn't see what I was doing up there. I had to crawl up on the table and look. That's crazy. I'm not sure when I edited this video, but I didn't do a good job. Okay, here's where I put that little cute butterfly sticker down. It is so cute. After I do that, I am going to pull out this Heidi Swap Color Shine in Sea Foam, and I give it a sprinkle around the page, probably a little more than what I usually do. I let the drops get a lot bigger than what I usually do. I usually like kind of a fine drop, but on this one I went ahead and just made blobs, and then I did soak some of the bigger blobs up a little bit just so I wouldn't get that ring. That seems to have helped. If you remember in some of my past videos, that was one of my biggest complaints with this Heidi Swap Color Shine, is that I'd get that French fry grease ring and it would drive me bonkers. But I have found that if the blob is big, just soak it up a little bit. It's fine. It'll be fine. So here I'm showing you the sketch again. That is number 206 from Creative Scrappers. And then this is my final layout. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.